If there's one thing I've learned from nearly 20 years of teaching about sexual health and pleasure, it's this. Good sex, it does not just happen. You gotta make it happen. You gotta learn some stuff and you gotta do some stuff. But if you're here, that means you wanna learn to pleasure your partner better than anyone ever could. You want them practically addicted to your essence and your presence. If that's the case, you're in the right place. Welcome to Let's Talk About Sex, a show where we talk about sex. I'm your host, Jerome Nichols, resident sex expert at ltasex.com and Mr. Butters at getthebutters.com. And today, I'm going to teach you the ground rules for blowjobs men will go to war to earn. No matter what anyone says, blowjobs are no easy feat. And in part 2 of our Doctorate on Dick Sucking series, we're going to bust.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Some myths and nuts, set some ground rules, and make sure you're on the right path to your Bachelor's of Arts in sucking dick and cack. Number 1, the sack is sacred, not secondary. For most men, scrotal stimulation is key to getting him over the edge. But, and it's a big one, just like women, men will need repeated and specific stimulation, motion, and pressure, as well as direct focus on them nuts to blast off like Team Rocket. Now, testicular teasing will get its own video. It'll be in the foreplay for fellatio video, but, and it's a big one, I do want to give you 2 quick tips about how to pleasure the scrotum. Tease the scrotum, not the balls, unless he asks. Number 2, depth is not always required. As long as you're ensuring the top 2 to 3 inches of dick is stimulated, along with the scrotum, that's usually enough. Unless he asks for more. But, and it's a big one, he might not be used to doing that. So, ask him how much cock you need to be sucking. It's a personal choice. Number 3, breathe through your nose. Because sucking cock is like choking, to your brain and throat at least. The reflex is to stop breathing. This is unwise for many reasons. Primarily death, but, and it's a big one, also passing out, losing consciousness. Neither of these are good, to say the least. And I would obviously say that they make your blowjobs a bit awkward. So learning to break this reflex is actually step 1 to deep throat mastery and also not dying. Number 4, avoid overstimulation. Speaking biologically, the penis is a split evolution of the genital tubercle. And yeah, it does kind of look like a Pokeball. This is what it looks like in an actual image. You can see here the male and female, and then 8 and 9 weeks. You can see it's very small, but even at 8 and 9 weeks, you can already see a huge difference. But the more I'm looking at this, the more I'm starting to see a Millennium Falcon and not a Pokeball. Actually, hold on. I'm getting distracted. We'll do more about how sex characteristics develop in a future episode. My actual point before I got distracted, too much direct stimulation too soon or too fast will feel overwhelming and painful. In fact, many circumcised men live in almost constant pain and discomfort from overstimulation and dryness. If that's you, make sure to check out palm grease. Using a lube like that every day to moisturize your penis is going to get rid of that dry, painful situation, as well as using it during sexual intercourse to protect the glands and other tissues from friction and damage. You don't want to add to that pain at all, if possible. Another way to avoid overstimulation is to start slow and steady. Warm him up. Build the tempo. You're going to want to gently stroke with hands on the shaft and glands and caress the testicles, the scrotum, with your hands while you maybe kiss the tip or something like that. You also have the option to gently lick the shaft and suck his dick and balls. Either way, it's going to be a great way to start, and vary your technique to surprise and delight. You're going to wake up his senses and his nerves with pleasure. That is, until it's time to speed things up. Or,
Let it go.
number 5, prepare to lose control. When you're sucking that D. Some call it face fucking, and you'd be right. It's one of the best parts of dick sucking for both parties. Don't fear the dick. Dick is your best friend. When you let dick destroy your throat, invade your esophagus. Okay, let me try that again. Fuck your cute little face. You are letting Jesus or Kyle or whoever take the wheel of pleasure. Have it their way. Basically, blowjob king. Something the world will never give them, sadly. 6, rules for wetness and teeth. Like everything else blowjobs, it's personal. So, a needle pulling thread, ask him. Only he can tell you how to suck him best. Although offering new sensations can also feel encouraging, trust his words first and always. As much as you can learn from me, your guy will always teach you best. It is his schmeat. Gobble it how he needs it. Number 7, communication. Yes, the more you open your mouth, the more someone will put a dick in it. Guaranteed. You can ask, hey, can I use your cummies as mouthwash? And it goes both ways.
And they say a closed mouth don't get fed, so I don't mind asking for head. You heard what I said?
Getting to slob on your knob is a gift.
Slop on my knob, like corn on the cob.
But, and it's a big one, they may not say that out of fear of embarrassment. So, a needle putting thread, offer up that pacifier to your sweetest baby. Show them how much you care with cock and a mouthful of cum. Notice how I'm talking about this. That's because communication is the central river of Dirty Talk Island. Embrace the fun, naughtiness, and grossness. That's the good shit. This language is very healthy for long-term relationships. It's honest in the way that creates intimacy. And in this case, is the quickest way to mind-blowing blowjobs. But that brings us to the end of the show. I've been your host, Jerome Nichols, resident expert at ltasex.com, Mr. Butters at getthebutters.com. All these videos are sponsored by getthebutters.com. If you want to check out any of the things, we make lube, we make body butter, scrubbed, everything. Check us out at getthebutters.com, and you can check back here next week for another new episode of Let's Talk About Sex. Until next time, everyone, mwah, keep it sexy.